Yeah, so Asia is a huge area of focus for us. As noted, we recently received a major payment institution license in Singapore. That's going to allow us to more fully distribute USDC through in the region. We see enormous demand for digital dollars in emerging markets, and Asia is really central to that. We're seeing, I think, very steady progress. Obviously, the Singapore regulators have been, very much at the forefront of thinking about this, but Hong Kong clearly looking to establish itself as a very significant center for the digital asset markets and for stablecoins, and we're paying very close attention to that.
Japan as well. They had their stablecoin law become operative, I believe, June 1st. Mitsubishi UFJ Financial also talking about hooking up with partners, the established partners in stablecoin. Are you in talks there in Japan?
So I'll be in Japan in a few days,
okay.
and I think we're very encouraged by really all around the world, every major market, stablecoin laws are coming into place, and I think what that signifies is that this kind of digital currency, these fiat-linked digital currencies, are about to become a part of the mainstream global financial system.
And regulators and central banks also coming to grips with that?
They are. I really think they are. And in fact, the lesson here is that private sector innovation in digital currency with fiat is happening much faster than public sector innovation in that space. And so it's important central banks know this is happening. This is a new area of private sector innovation in the financial system. They need to regulate that. They'll continue to think about things like CBDCs, but really the focus is on the markets moving forward. They need to make sure that there's good rules around it. And I think it's very encouraging for the commercial growth of the sector.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, well, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event, and now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. We all know this channel is shadow banned. Now, guys, in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events, and then also I give you the New World Order cryptos. But of course, you have to do your own research. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, guys, we have Bitcoin and crypto moving up. Don't forget we have back futures on Thursday and then CME futures and the other exchanges on Friday. And guys, we have Bitcoin Cash pumping, and it should not be by surprise. Bitcoin Cash always moves with Bitcoin. Is just taking off late. But guys, we see in the news the emerging markets are going to be rising. And I'm going to go over that later. But guys, you can't say that the crypto teacher did not lay out the plan for you. That's why it's so important to support the channel. Spread the channel. Get the information out. Guys, you're watchmen on the wall. I know some of you may be sitting saying, I can't help. No, yes, you can. You are watchmen on the wall. Get the information out. Because by the time the masses wake up, the machines are going to be here. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, as I'm doing this video, are up. Dollar right now is up. And in crypto, our volume is up. And then also, guys, we have Tether USDC. And we have Exodus adds Bitcoin-backed stablecoin sovereign dollar to its balance sheet. Now, guys, we still have the Fed repo at about $1.9 trillion, and we know to keep an eye on Janet Yellen. And don't forget, guys, we have the central banks raising rates and run off the balance sheet, so therefore they can destroy this legacy market so the fourth industrial revolution can rise. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we have the Central Bank of England says it's focused on privacy when it comes to the CBDC. And guys, we know that is definitely impossible. That is laughable. Now we have the Swiss Central Bank announces plans for a wholesale CBDC pilot with real money. And guys, I don't care what country you go to, they're all planning these CBDCs and stable coins. And don't forget to watch the video I did last night. Because when you have all these small banks being destroyed, we know it's going to create layoffs. And that's the reason why universal basic income is the topic. And we know the NWO runs in with the solution. Stable coins, CBDCs, programmable money, telling you what, where, and when and how to buy. And you have 3 to 6 months to spend it or poof, it's gone. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale, sent about $25.2 billion. But getting over into a little crypto news. We have 100 tokenized Teslas, democratized and decentralized Web3 ride sharing. And this is by eLoop and Peak Network. So, guys, just imagine when these cars become driverless. And we know we've heard Elon talk about it plenty of times. And by them tokenizing these Teslas, a group of people comes in, owns a piece of the fleet, and then share the income. And the same thing is going to happen when it comes to housing. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have TSO set to become 8 times faster after the upgrade. Also, we have Fireblocks add support for Amazon Web Services and Google Cloud Platform and Alibaba Cloud. So guys, we see this whole space being centralized through these clouds, and we know what's going to be in these clouds, all the data. And we know the data is the new oil. And then lastly, guys, we have crypto firm Circle eyeing Hong Kong policies with Asia in focus. And we have Hong Kong coming out with the crypto indexes. And guys, we can clearly see the plan coming together. And you know the crypto teacher gives you the truth, nothing but the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but it sets you free. And my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. Not because it's not there, it's because they reject it. And guys, while the masses are clearly distracted on things that don't matter, we see the NWO across the globe and telling you right out their mouth, we're moving with this plan on a global stage. This whole economy is going to be tokenized, put on blockchain, and ran by machines. And is this going to happen tomorrow? No, it is not. This is a plan that moves in phases. And that's the reason why you need to get in the lab and prepare for the machine takeover. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate. Not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.